Right, we are live, I think. Yes, apparently we are live. Awesome. First time I've done this one as a live video for YouTube, doing technically an unboxing. But what I don't want to give people might be the first time here thinking this is everything that's out on New Comic Book Day today. This is just what we get in our store. There's a whole bunch of stuff that comes out that we don't get, some because people don't want it from us. But I also go through everything we do get. This might include things which aren't available for sale, for the general public anyway, because a lot of stuff we get in we have ordered in advance just to make sure that people don't miss out on stuff. It's also a bit of a weird one because we have some stuff that has been delayed by several weeks because of some problem that I think is Image Comics, and I think maybe Aftershock a little bit had some problems getting stuff out. But we'll get to all that. Start with, we're going to go through some merch just because this is cool, and it's big. I can get out of the way and do comic books later. First, I want to say, it shows you packaging is a pain in the neck because you have to struggle to see any kind of detail in there. It's multi-layers of clear plastic. But this nice G.I. Joe one, this one has been ordered for somebody that had been reserved. He's been waiting for that for quite some time. I'm sure he's going to be very excited to see it's finally arrived. But we do also have an excellent Dark Phoenix, and this is one of my favorites I've seen for a while. Poison Ivy. I actually got a couple of this in because it does look amazing. I think I'll no trouble if I get a couple of those. Sorry, just realised you'll just get a moment of nothing there when I duck down. But I need to make room stuff. So, also, the child, or Baby Yoda, as literally everyone calls it. I don't know why they're pushing back on that one. I'm not just accepting, but that's what everyone calls it. But we've got a couple of those in. To be honest, when it comes to Star Wars stuff, yeah, Star Wars is a geeky thing, and you'd imagine a comic book store like ours would have loads of that kind of stuff in. But because Star Wars is also something which is now ubiquitous pop culture everywhere, you can pick them up from Asda. So I don't really get loads of it in. Other big thing this week, this is not be available until Saturday. We have 3 of them. Now, the Marvel Mystery Box with Funko, you get a Loki Pop, a comic book, and a T-shirt, but there are different variants of rarity of the pop and the comic book. I think the shirt is just a shirt. All we have is small sizes. We have 3 different boxes. I have no idea what's in these in terms of rarity. They turn up sellotape shut, so I cannot open it to check what's in there. Saturday morning, if you want one, get in nice and early. So we've only got 3 of them. They're 30 quid a piece. I don't want to end up with loads of them and end up stuck with them because sometimes free comic book day stuff rocks. Sometimes it just sits there for ages and doesn't do anything. On to other things now. Go some manga, shall we? Overlord and a new Black Butler. This is one of those other ones. It is really popular. Everyone loves it. We get it in, but we've maybe sold one every 3 months. Non-manga now. Teen Titans Go to Camp. I quite like the DC kid stuff. They actually sell really well for us, and everyone listed the Teen Titans Go. Actual trades, the Buffy Hellmouth collection, 3rd volume of Lucifer, part of the Sandman Presents, Sandman Universe. Unfortunately, bad news for Hellblazer fans. It's not going to be part of that for much longer. Star Trek Picard Countdown, which I think is just the 3-issue mini they did before the TV series. This was supposed to be in last week for the Ruby fans. We now have the collection of the DC Comics one. I think, remember rightly, it was supposed to be 7 issues or 6 issues, but the last one never got made into a comic book. It was a digital only. That's the collection. Broken Frontier. This is an odd one. It's an anthology. It's 50 of the most innovative talents in contemporary comics share new visions of breaking boundaries and exploring the great unknown. From multiple award winners to biased up-and-coming writers, these creators have come together from all over the world to bring you transforming amazing stories about time travel, dystopian deserts, the edge of the universe, human morality, and much, much more. This is one of those things I ordered because I always like anthologies. Maybe not everyone's cup of tea, but I also think it was a badass cover. So, right, that is the... Oops, sorry, a bit loud there. That is the just random bits. Now we're on to the actual comic books. And as I say, an awful lot of this stuff is never going to end up on sale because it's just ordered for people. But doing it this way, at the moment at least, it means people who've ordered stuff but don't necessarily want to come into the store or even come into town or leave their homes, so they'll get to see what's coming in and can basically go in contact with me if they want stuff posting out or just holding off. So, start with Adler. It's been a long time since that came out. Which one is that? Adler number 3. A lot of the stuff we're getting in is like, wow, this was 5 months ago when the last issue came out. Adventure Man number 2, this is second print. I do apologise to the gentleman who's down for Adventure Man. They never sent us an issue 2, so I had to order an extra one, and by that point it had gone out of print. Ant-Man, carrying on for the Marvel fans. Archangel 8, which is on the AWO ones, which I'm a really big fan of. Scout Comics, issue 1. I always love these. Atlantis wasn't built for tourists, but it's Atlantis County. Maybe not actual Atlantis, but let's see how that one goes. They could mess around and play around with that one. We have some Avengers, just the ongoing. I've got a couple of the Funko variants as well. I generally flog these about $5 each if anyone is wanting them, but I've got one on eBay as well, which is going. So Batman, one of our, in fact, the most popular thing we do, even more so at the moment of Joker War. Huge stack, including quite a few of the variants. People want variants for DC. The standard 1/1 variants are released to get a lot. You just need to let us know because they're usually $1 more expensive, so I don't get loads of them in. Back to Marvel now with some Cable. It's kind of weird, like young boy Cable has been very, very good fun, but that looks like he's trying to tool up like he's the old man Cable, which is fun. Captain America. Sorry, I'm trying to do this where I can get a view of it without like too much light shining on it, because the Alex Ross covers are great and they deserve the attention. Captain Marvel, one of the Empire tie-ins. Don't worry, we'll get to the Empire bit in a while. Catwoman 24. We've got a variant for that one, but I do love that cover. That is very nice. Conan, Battle for the Serpent Crown, which is another one which haven't seen for a while. That's my phone ringing. I hope that's somebody who's actually watching the video now going, hey, that's me. Oh no, they're done. Hopefully it's nothing too important. This is one of those where we've got the delay and two arrived at the same time. Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Both issue 9 and 10 arrived, so if you're waiting for those, they're both here. Dead Day number 2, one of the excellent Aftershock launch issues. I've been really looking forward. It was me. Thank you, Duffer Kokami. Death Metal Guidebook. Now, the guidebooks are an odd one. Sometimes they are just nothing but text and maybe not very interesting, but this one actually has pages of comic book stuff in there as well. Death Metal has been doing really, really well at the moment. We only have 5 of these. I think 3 are spoken for. If you want one, yes, evil laugh. Thank you very much. If you want these, you need to let us know as soon as you can, because I think was it last week or the week before we had Legends of the Dark Knight thing totally sold out before they even hit the shelves. It was such a huge thing because it's got the King Robin in, and then there was the issue of the actual Death Metal with the King Robin variant cover. That one absolutely flew off as well. So at the moment, it is one of DC's big ones. You need to let us know if you want it with as much notice as you can. One I've been looking forward to, Decorum. This isn't 2 different issues. This is the same issue with 2 different covers, but I do like the variants of those. Carrying on the Joker War thing, we have just a couple of detective comics. I think this is one that we might be a bit short on, so if you're down for detectives, you might have to bear with me. I've only got 2 there. I should have 5. Can't remember if that's a back order or not. On to the Empire stuff now. Now, usually, if you've been paying attention the past few weeks, you know when I say Empire, that's it. All I'm going to talk about for 5 minutes. But no, that's all we got. X-Men, Swordsman. That's it. No actual ongoing, but we'll be sure it's going to carry on next week. This one is massively delayed from Scout. Is it a Vault? No, this is a Vault one. Engine Ward. It looks absolutely brilliant. And lovely wraparound cover as well, which is always cool. I'm definitely going to be reading one of those and may end up taking one home, depending how cool it actually is. And Excalibur. Weirdly, we've had quite a lot of the stuff that's the road to the X of Swords, and Excalibur, which is like one of the lead titles in it, isn't on the road to it, but we'll see how that goes. Next, we have some Faithless. One of these and should have arrived a couple weeks ago, but didn't. And then we've got the new one, which includes the Rude cover, which is always covered up. Sorry about that, people. Nice bit of body shock horror, carrying on with Family Tree. Really did enjoy that when it started. I should get back into it. Firefly, which has been brilliant. This is one of those where I kind of wish I had picked it up every issue that's coming out, but it just was too popular. So what I do is I wait until my mate Rick comes, his issue arrives, and I read his before I sell it to him. Kind of cheeky, but you know, he's my friend. It's fine. Flash and variant. Very cool variant. Shame that one's not a cast-up cover. I can't help but feel that look better if it was all shiny. Right, give me a second to reorganize so I can actually get this stuff. Big delivery this week. Game of Thrones, literally only one person gets that, and it's been a while, so I'm sure they're looking forward to it. Another double one, 2 issues of Gideon Falls. If you've been waiting for that, it's here. G.I. Joe, which I think I ordered by mistake because I've never had a G.I. Joe before, and this is issue 7. Tick the wrong box, I think, on that one. So, you know, if you need it, give me a shout. This is goes out to 2 different gentlemen who've been waiting to get theirs. Yes, Green Lantern issue 3 has arrived. Been a while. I think we're still waiting maybe on one more, but yeah. Harley Quinn, final issue of Harley Quinn. This one does, on the regular cover, have the shiny foily thing, but it's also a supersized one, and there is a cool variant. A little bit of punchline going on there. She's proved to be quite popular. Back to AWA now. And the final issue of Hotel. I've absolutely been loving this one. We totally saw that of issue 1, but nobody's come back for 2, 3, and 4. And I'm like, how issue 1 was amazing. Why would you not want to come and get the rest of it? It is what feeds it number 2. I do apologize for people who wanted issue 1. They flew off. If you were looking to get it and you want the second one, it is here. Next, we've got some Justice League, both regular and Odyssey. And here we hit another one of those double issue things where people have been waiting for this one for a while. Kieran Gillen's Ludocrats 3 and 4 both arrived together, which is nice. Hey, I just realised it tells me how many people are actually watching it. I've got 3 people watching this right now. Hi. Pretty much Marvel's only big release at the moment, other than the Empire stuff, Maestro. I know it's a Hulk-related thing, but I don't know much else about it, I think. A long time since we had the first one of these in, but I did review it and I liked it. Man Among You issue 2 could be a lot of fun. This one, the cover A came in weeks ago. Mercy cover B. Moonshine 19. If Mr. I don't want to say anyone's names, but somebody literally just messaged me before the video started asking if I had anything in. I was like, yeah, you've only got a couple. Next one's just arrived for you. Carrying on our Joker War thing. How cool is this cover? Bit of Nightwing with a variant. I think people have been saying we're going to get back to him being Dick Grayson again soon, which I know people have been frustrated for, but I've been okay with him doing what he's doing. No One's Rose. Really liked issue 1. It wasn't perfect, but it had so much promise. Can't wait till that to come out in trade so I can read it all together. North Bend issue 4, nice bit of sci-fi horror. Another double up one. This is one I've been waiting for, and it does feel like it's been a good long time. Once in the Future, 9 and 10. This has been an absolutely brilliant comic book. One of the best I'm reading at the moment is this one. Every issue is fantastic. Sonic the Hedgehog. And a lot of people fan of this one. Spider-Woman. Yay, Spider-Woman number 3. Feels like it's been a long time since Spider-Woman 1 started. Star number 4. A bit of Star Trek now. Deep Space Nine. Do like that cover. That's just kind of like simple and bold. Bit of Star Wars. I actually really did think this was part of the Transformers Terminator crossover thing when I saw the cover, because how much does that look like that? But no, it's Bounty Hunters. Apparently like some big announcement thing, like in the issue 2 of it or something, which made it really, really valuable. Strange Lands. This is one of these humanoids, which is like an entire shared universe. Other companies have tried doing this to degrees of success, like Marvel and DC are the masters of it, obviously, but when a smaller press company does it, I always kind of a little bit skeptical, but people seem to be enjoying it. Oh, and yeah, there's 2 different Strange Lands. I don't know why there's 2 copies of that, but never mind. Superman, with variant for me. Still really enjoying Bendis' Superman. It's nice to know he's not ditching that anytime soon. Thor number 6. Herald of None. He's no longer the cosmic Thor, apparently, or whatever the heck's been going on with that. But Donny Cates is having a little bit of fun. Into some Transformers now. Look at this stack of Transformers. You might be wondering, why all the Transformers? Well, simple. We've got the ongoing Rise of Decepticons, Transformers Terminator number 3, which has been a whole bunch of fun. And then Transformers 84 spin-off side story as well, which has got great artwork in that. So if you're a Transformers fan, you've got something to look forward to this week. Next one, this is purely for me, and I'm very happy this one's coming, because issue 5 arrived a couple of weeks ago. I'm not able to read it, and now I've finally got issue 4 so I can finish it. It'll be brilliant. Jane Foster Valkyrie, which has carried on being amazing. It's a shame Al Ewing isn't doing more, but Jason Aaron's still good enough writer that I think people are quite happy to carry on with that one. We got this one back in because we did have some people ask after Vampire the Masquerade. The only one I could get, and I'm afraid this is a slightly overpriced one. It's a $4.90. It's a £5 comic book. If anyone wants it, we do have it. Look how shiny that is. If not, I'll just stick it on eBay, because I will sell this for more than a £5 on eBay. People really do like it. But if you did miss out on number 1, unfortunately, that is literally the only one we can get now. But we have to pay extra because it's all shiny. Very cool Scout Comics from a few weeks ago. Issue 1 drops, now issue 2 of Vlad Dracula. I really like the artwork on that one. It's a very cool story as well. Wolverine number 4. I heard there's going to be a Wolverine black, white, and red mini spin-off thing coming out, which looks very, very cool. If you're a fan of Wonder Woman, though, we have the annual. It's just arrived. And finally, and we only have been sent one of this. This is kind of my own fault when I put the order in. I ordered 2 of issue 1, then 1 of issue 2, because there's never a guarantee that everyone who buys number 1 is going to come back and buy number 2. And you always end up with way more issue 2 sat there not doing anything. It's just the way of the comic book industry. Everything's print on demand and you order far in advance, and people don't always let you know what they want when you're ordering it. They wait until they buy issue 1 and then tell you. So the people who bought issue 1 of Yasmin and loved it, put it down for issue 2, I'm afraid I'm going to have to go first come, first serve, and issue 2 will get back ordered for the other person shortly. It's best I can do, I'm afraid. It is always going to be a risk, especially with a smaller press thing, where I don't end up with a whole bunch of issue 2s which are never going to sell unless the right person comes at the right time. Okay, that is everything that we've got coming in this week. I'm now going to spend the next few hours basically sorting all this out. With the exception of the Ruby trade, which was supposed to come in last week, none of this will be available for sale until tomorrow, and the free comic book day mystery boxes I'm going to wait until Saturday. Just give as many people as possible a chance to get them, rather than like just if people happen to be in town tomorrow, they get a slight advantage. We'll do it on the weekend. Right, as I said, that's it from me. I might actually pop back on here later on and do a video review. There was one from last week that came in delayed, and I really want to take a look at it, called Disaster Incorporated. So we're my dog hasn't been in for weeks. She came in one day because we couldn't get a dog walker. That's it. That's all that happened. That's a weird thing for people who might not know that I had my dog in. That's just a very strange bit of conversation there. Anyway, as I can try and get a review done later on once I've got this sorted out. If I don't manage to get it done, there will be stuff to review for the rest of the week. So if I don't see you later on today, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. End.